Welcome back. My name is Pat Biku. The game is, you say, last time I got skill issued. And that's all that needs to be said about that. Request is just for alchemy. Aha! I found the Poetic Alchem. So, we need to go talk to Kathleen. Man, this stuff is amazing. Just look how it shines. It's pure auric alchem, all right. Exactly what I needed. I'm impressed you found so much, really. I can't thank you enough. Better get to work right away. Still, I can't afford to do a rush job. Not when the ultimate armor is on the line. Also, I need to know before I start whether this armor is for a man or a woman. So what's going to be, Adel? Am I making armor for a man or a woman? I think I'm going to give this to Laxia. Because honestly, she's probably my best fighter. And it is then. Okay, right on it. I'm willing to bet I'm going to find more, at least one more pure auric alchem, so I can make armor for a man as well. It's finally finished. Armor I smithed from scratch using pure auric alchem. Here, it's yours now. Lachesis flare obtained. You actually did it. Yes, it was very challenging, but I managed to pull it off. Heh, I was thinking I'm more surprised by this than you are. This, I feel like my skills is a little closer to my grandfather's now. I might have told you this already, but my last name is Lambert. My family is known as master blacksmiths, who make weapons for the Roman Emperor himself. But my grandfather was the most skilled in the whole family. My parents died when I was young, so he ended up raising me and becoming my role model. Even in my earliest memories, I'm still gripping a hammer. It was tough living, to be sure, but he ended up accepting me as his successor. Even so, no matter how many swords I smithed, it always felt like there was something missing. I couldn't figure out what it was. I just knew it bugged the hell out of me. Only now, having smithed this auric alchem armor, do I realize what was missing. The reason why I'll never be like my grandfather. All my life, I've just been mimicking his techniques. It's obvious in hindsight, but I was missing something essential. I never answered the question, what do I want to do? From now on, I'm going to work hard to find the answer to that question. That being said, I think I'm on the cusp of finding it. I'll support you all the way. Thank you. I'm genuinely happy to hear that. Haha, didn't mean to keep you here this long. Anyway, if you bring the materials, I can make as many sets of armor as you need. Come see me when you find more auric alchem. Hey, it'll get a minute.
Gotta hand it to you, Adol. Your swordsmanship has come a long way since you washed up on this island.
Have you to thank for that.
Huh. Feels sort of nice to be complimented by a swordsman of your caliber. I keep asking myself, what do I want to do? So I can one day step out of my grandfather's shadow. I told you earlier that I didn't have an answer yet, but after watching you, I'm gonna figure it out. I want to forge weapons for people like you, Adol. People who cut paths of hope for us all. That's the passion I feel within me. I think I've had that passion my whole life. I know it sounds really simple when I say it, but my experiences on this island have helped me understand what that passion actually means. Thank you, kindly. Just hearing you say that is the best encouragement I can receive. Someday I will make a name for myself as a Lambert on my own terms. At last, I understand.
Understand, huh?
I can carry out my own will. That's what my grandfather wanted for me. Knowing that, I want you to do something for me. Someday, perhaps during your next adventure, if you happen to find yourself in want, I want you to visit the Lambert Forge. I'll personally forge the sword that best represents the man you've become. I'm honored to hear that. When that day comes, I'll be ready for you. What should I upgrade? Is that it? How can I help you today?
Yeah, I will get more. in the future. Interesting.
All right.
Now then, Matthew wanted a word. Oh, Cathy, excuse me. As you probably know by now, the ship construction is nearly complete. No, this isn't the right time for... Actually, never mind. This is the perfect time for a ceremonial ship launching. That should make everyone happy. Yeah, it definitely raise everyone's spirits. However, it's a tradition to use white wine in a ceremonial ship launching. Obviously, it's going to be hard to find white wine on this island. But I talked to Thanatos, and he says he knows how to make something close enough. Apparently, you can make alcohol from fermented tree sap. Can you find 3 fermented sap for me? Sure thing. Thanks, Adol. If you need help, you should talk to Thanatos. He should have more information for you. Sorry to dump this on you, but I really need that sap. With everything going on, please be careful while you're out exploring. Do I have the sap? No, I do not. Didn't think I did, but had to make sure. Thanatos, where be ye? Actually, where is Thanatos? Is he down there with you? There's Dogie. O Thanatos, O Thanatos, wherefore art thou, O Thanatos? Is he up on the hill? There's Carlin. Where is he? Is he inside? Is he up there? Not up here. Gosh darn it. Aha, there you are. Well, first, there's an engraved pen for you. This pen, it's terribly faded, so it's hard to tell, but it says Memo. Ah, there's an engraving of my initial T. This is the pen I lost when I first arrived on this island. I looked ages for it, to no avail. Thank you, Adol. Seems important. Well, it's a more memorable possession. I bought this pen when I first started my journey as an explorer. Honestly, it was a selfish purchase at the time, but that's why it's motivated to live up to the pen's value. It cheapens it if I fix it up every time it breaks. What's that mean? It used to say, memento mori, remember that you must die. Well, it's supposed to motivate you to do your best from the get-go. Now I want to add humor to the engraving somehow. Anyway, as an explorer, I can't just let you leave me in the dust, Adol. This pen and I still got a lot of work left to do together. Here's some coffee. Would you like some?
Say, Al, do you know what coffee is?
Bean juice. It's disgusting.
Is that so? So this will be your first time drinking it, huh? I can't wait to see your reaction. Oh, go on.
Oh dear.
Looks like you're not a fan of the taste. Just so you know, coffee's appeal is its bitter flavor. Ricotta can make a fine cup of tea, but every so often, I get a craving for coffee. It's definitely an acquired taste, but the more you drink, the more you'll come to like it.
Blasphemy! Blasphemy, I say.
Anyway, coffee is made from beans that grow on a certain tree. A tree that is indigenous to the African continent. That coffee you're drinking is made from beans I acquired years ago. You sure perked up once I mentioned Africa. I might have mentioned it before, but I've spent many years researching Africa. I've even set foot in the southern region of the Sahara Desert. Impressive, huh? Anyway, I told you that story, so I could tell you this. Before you can venture into unexplored lands, you need two things. Connections and a lot of money. Thankfully, I managed to secure funding and support from a certain noble associate of mine. 2 years back, we crafted a large-scale plan for an expedition to Africa. But during the early planning stages, I wound up stranded on the Isle of Sailing. The situation seemed hopeless at first, but exploring this island turned out to be much more enjoyable than I expected. And on top of that, meeting Ricotta was truly a blessing. At my age, I never expected to meet anyone I would care about so much. I've been running solo all my life, so having someone to look after feels different. I know I've said this to you before, but if I get off this island, I want to show Ricotta everything the world has to offer. That way, she can be an independent woman. There's a good chance Ricotta and I will end up seeing Africa together. Who knows? We might even run into you again, Adol. If that day comes, we'll catch up over a cup of coffee. Yes, I'm sure she'll have grown into a fine lady by then. So you better not go falling for her. At least not while I'm still alive.
Yeah. Yeah, then I still need to talk to you about the wine. Tree growing in a swamp. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, that doesn't seem too hard. Do I have my shoes on? No, I do not. No, not that. That, yes. The hollow is filled with fermented sap. Now then, to give this sap to Cathu. Wait, do I need more? Alright, I need 3, don't I? Dumb, dumb, dumb. I am so dumb. I see a big fish right there. I've been recording these last couple of episodes in a row. This is going to be a pain on my thumb. I'm going to suffer immensely. Actually, this one is being quite nice. Well, that was a lot easier than the last one. Now then, where's the last one? There you are.
Look at all the fish.
Ha 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 ha! That was easy.
My turn now.
Yes, yes.
Now then. Hey, don't tell me you actually found it. Oh, thank you. Now we can have a proper ceremony of ship launching. Alright, I got what I need. I just need to get everything ready. Adol, go tell the others, would you? And so, a ceremony of ship launching was held at Castaway Village. Everyone was so excited to participate, the launching went off without a hitch. With the pouring of fermented sap on the ship's hull, the launching was complete. Whoa! A ship. Finally. This is a dream, is it? We're really gonna... This isn't a dream, is it? We're really gonna leave soon? Yes. We just gotta tough this out a little while longer. I feel like I could work even harder now. Same here. This whole thing has me feeling reinvigorated. Yeah, we're almost out of here. Let's keep our heads high, everyone. Yeah! Wow, that really went well. We're finally here. Yeah, you're right. So we can't mess this up. We gotta carry out the captain's final wish. Thank you very much for all your help, Adol. Finally fulfilled my duty as a member of Lombardi's crew. I'm sure it won't be long now. Please keep watching over us, Captain.
Mission complete. Great job.
Alright, so those are the side quests, and now we just have to make some juice. Maybe do some cooking.
Three square meals a day.
Pumpkin pie, eh?
All right, it's done. Let's eat.
Oops. I need to brew with you.
Hello. Here you go. Please take this. Please take this. Please take this.
So oral grass goes into that. Acidic liquid goes into that.
Please come again.
Strength elixirs go to Laxia. And so does the life elixir.
Yeah, let me see. You didn't do much.
Hmm.
Come check it out. See ya.
Yeah, I think it's time to head on out for next part of the story.
This place is amazing.
It's the same place from Donna's memories. What a relief. Prayer Tree was able to protect Saren Garden after all. This place is beautiful! Yes, but the Tree of Psyches is...
It seems much bigger than when we saw it in your memories.
Let's examine it.
Bigger, yes, but I don't know if bigger enough. How's it doing? Not good. It didn't work. The tree has continued to grow since my era, and while it has grown in power, it seems the number of psyches still isn't enough. I'm sorry to got your hopes up, everyone. Isn't there another way? I don't know. Well, we gotta try something. Read about this in a book. Just give the tree more fertilizer, then it will grow. In which case, more fertilizer would mean more psyches. If that were possible, Dana wouldn't have needed to work so hard. What shall we do, Adel? My head's no use for this sort of thing. Well, what's going on here? This place should have been destroyed by the tectonic shifts that predated the human era. This is her doing, no doubt. No matter. Restoring the garden was an exercise in futility. Sarai. So you've regained your memories. Adel, you and your companions may rest easy. As I said before, we are merely observing you. You have my word that we will not cause harm to you or this place. Your word, huh? I think we can trust them. Are you sure? Yes, they said the same thing to me in my era. Their duty is just to observe. Tell us more about this place. About Saren Garden? Thought you knew what it was. Why else would you be here? We learned that you're the creator of Saren Garden. Why would a warden of evolution create a means of defying the great tree? Ah, I understand now. You are sharing Dana's memories amongst yourselves. Surely you know what makes someone worthy of being chosen to become a warden. Only the brightest soul among the species is worthy of being chosen. Correct, which is why I tried to do exactly what Dana is attempting. I defied the Lacrimosa in hopes of saving my people. Did you all do that? Yes. Though our species and era differ, that one commonality runs through us all. I extensively researched the Lacrimosa, forgoing food and sleep in hopes of saving my people. I discovered that it could be stopped, but only by amassing a vast number of psyches. Thus did I use all my knowledge and power to build Saren Garden. Even so, the psyches I amassed in my era were too few in number. So, having done all I could, I watched my world die. But my word. I, too, tried to save my world, using the same means as my compatriot here. But the outcome was no different. The span of time required to amass the number of psyches needed is beyond your reckoning. I don't get it. Why'd you even become wardens in the first place? Our families and loved ones were taken from us. Can you even imagine what it feels like to be the last living member of your species? Only the omnipotent might of a god could unleash the heavens' wrath upon Eternia. Faced with the power of the Lacrimosa, all we could do was succumb to despair. When psyches succumb to despair, they are captured by the Great Tree of Origins. By this process, the Great Tree creates a new warden of evolution. But if that's true, then you, of all people, should understand the situation we now find ourselves in. If there is even a chance of preventing the Lacrimosa, no matter how small, then we... You have my sympathies, but please do not misunderstand me. Huh? I have since come to accept the necessity of the Lacrimosa. As a warden, I have witnessed this world's iterations for a long time. Stagnation and deformation accumulates as long as a single species continues to claim unabated dominion over the earth. A species must be refreshed periodically to maintain the integrity of the Earth. There is no reason why you humans should be the exception to this rule. We still can't give up now. Perhaps it's selfish of us to feel this way, but we can't surrender the memories we made together here in the present. Nor can we surrender the dreams we've entrusted to the future. It would seem that there are other humans whose souls are as bright as Adel's. I also selfishly defied the Lacrimosa until the very end. Your sentiment is not lost on me. Adel will not have been chosen to become a warden if he were the type to give up now. This too must be the will of the great tree. The more hope you have, the more despair is created when that hope is finally crushed. Let's allow Adel to do as he pleases. It may hasten both his and Anna's ascension into our fold. I'm sure the great tree is eager to welcome back its disgraced daughter. So be it. We will provide you with as much advice as we are permitted. Really? Yes, please listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. If you wish to defy the Lacrimosa, then you must grow the tree. But I thought it didn't have enough psyches to grow. How are we supposed to? The psyches flowing into here belong to those who lived before the Lacrimosa appeared. The innumerable psyches of those who faced rejection are contained within the great tree. Should you release those psyches from the great tree, the number of psyches flowing into here will increase and cause the tree to grow. How do we release the psyches from the great tree? I will explain that process in greater detail once you arrive. Adel, can you make your way to the great tree of origins? Of course. We will be waiting for you at the great tree. Make sure to come fully prepared so you can face what lies ahead without regret. You didn't sound very convinced that we can stop the Lacrimosa. The nerve of him. Lacrimosa is the law of the land. They've been observing it for a long time, so I understand why they might be skeptical. But we're not turning back. Yeah, if we don't do anything, the world's going to end. Much as I'd love to walk away from this, we got to do what we got to do. Let's go, Adel. They told us to come to the great tree, but what do we do about the fog? We couldn't get through it before. What? It's inviting us inside. Fine by me. Ready, Adel?
Emergency! Emergency! Castaway Village! Raided! Raided!
Don't care right now, Pedro.
Mountain! Many primordials! If you have time, come back!
I do not have the luxury of that time.
Okay, we made it to the great tree. But now what?
We don't see the wardens anywhere.
We've been expecting the battle. Please wait on the path to Octus please.
Octus? So bright!
Look,
That's a warp gate. I never imagined one would be inside the great tree.
Adel, please step into the gate.
Octus Overlook. So this is Octus. What a strange place. This feeling.
You all want to rest?
Oh, look who's come to greet us. Welcome to the Octus Overlook. This is a world within the Great Tree, where we wardens observe the world's observe the world's evolution. So right. So the psyches that are captured by the Great Tree end up here?
Yes.
Yes, but they are not confined to a single location. Octus has 4 paths. At the end of each path, there exists a giant crystal. Crystal, is that where? Yes, that is where the psyches that have been captured by the Lacrimosa reside. By releasing them, the tree of psyches will grow. Thank you. There's no need to thank us. Our words and deeds are all part of the almighty Lacrimosa. Should you fail, the crystal will be your headstone as your psyches are taken. As wardens, our duty is to observe what unfolds. We won't let that happen. Even if it's a long shot, we have to go for it. Yeah, that's right. Do we pick which path to start with? No, there's a proper order. You must first take the ocean path. The ocean path? Yes, the entrance is over yonder. I would imagine this path is the one that Hydra's people are stored in. You can conquer the ocean path, you will receive instructions on where to go next. I see. We better get going then. Very well, we shall take our leave of you. Good luck, you'll need it. We will be watching. Oops. And I am paralyzed. Hello, brain. Still getting skill issued. Oh dear. Ow. Ow. Ow, please. Please, brain. Ah! Underworld bones.
Right there!
Sahag levels up. Ow. Ow, ow. Much pain. Luxia levels up just after I finish healing her, of course. Missed. Oh, Luxia frozen. Ow. I am in much pain. Well, I'm definitely getting a lot of stuff out of this. Oh joy, I hate this enemy type. Beast attack, level up for Rakota. Another excellent freeze by Rakota. Ada levels up. This isn't going half bad. That's kind of rude, my dude. I mean, if you're just going to sit there and let me wail on you, I don't have any problem with that. I love freezes. This must be the first crystal. Path of the Ocean Era. Whoa, where are we? It's beautiful. Look how big the ocean is. So this is the ocean path. It's quite different from the ocean we're familiar with. Yes, it's almost like the primordial sea. Could this be the ocean of the past? I think so. I think the Lacrimosa is using these paths to recreate the areas it has destroyed. Everyone be on guard as we advance. Ow, blindness. Blindness, my old enemy. I do not like these things. They're quite rude, sniping me from across the map. And bait. Oh. That is a death ball. Duly noted. Really shouldn't have wasted that medicine if there's a crystal right there. Aha! Pure. Yeah. It's the orichalcum.
Now that is one big shiny rock.
This must be one of the crystals where the psyches have been sealed. Yes, I sense a vast number of psyches within it.
Okay, Adol. Let's crack it open.
Are you sure that's wise? How do we go about releasing the psyches in the first place?
Crystal just lit up.
What's going on?
Oh dear. Our Door of the Dawn Lamenting Sage. Psyche Hydra.
Wait, isn't that...
Looks like that board in the Hydra today.
I thought he said he was just observant.
Why is he getting in our way?
Be on your guard, everyone.
Because that's not really him.
Yes, yes,
My turn now.
my turn.
Switch.
Ow. Oops. I feel like he's trying to bait me into falling off. Oh, that's rude. That is very rude. Ow. Pain, suffering, pain.
Now I can keep going.
Yeah, fool. I hate that he can do that. This guy is quite the rude dude. Ha, nerd.
It's coming! Be careful!
Pain, suffering, pain, ow. Oh boy. Wait, I can almost level up. There you go. Levels up all around. crystal. Seems we successfully released Psyches. Oh, we did? Haha, yay! I can feel it, Adol. The Psyches we released are flowing into the Seiren Garden. Aha! What about the tree? Yes, the tree of Psyches is growing. Let's keep this up as we visit the other paths.
I cannot believe you actually released the Psyches.
Hydra.
You said you were just gonna watch. Why'd you interfere with us?
That was not I who attacked you. That was my own Psyche, captured by the great tree as I succumbed to despair. It has been the guardian of this crystal for many years.
But now your Psyche has been released.
So we're not just releasing the victims of the Lacrimosa. The psyches of the Wardens, too. All those psyches flowing into the tree greatly accelerated its growth. If that's the case, then perhaps...
During the era in which my people flourished, countless species that lived within our mother ocean were invited to the service by the Earth Goddess. Thus began the world's evolution by the Great Tree of Origins.
The Earth Goddess.
Yes, she is known as Earth Goddess Maya. She vanished after sharing with me the truth of evolution. I have watched over the Earth ever since. The situation unfolding now is unprecedented.
What's he talking about? Did this goddess really exist?
I don't know.
Considering the existence of a great tree, it's not as outlandish as it sounds.
I mean, I sort of think something like that could have happened a long time ago.
I will continue to observe you. Perhaps you will come to accept the Lacrimosa as we do. Or perhaps you will find a new path and escape the never-ending cycle.
Look! I'm making it through the path of the ocean era. We can move on to the next one. Let's keep this up and head to the next path. Yeah, that will be for next episode. After... Did not mean to do that. Yeah, I'm going to turn in that bit of orichalcum I got and the episode here, so I can turn in the orichalcum next episode. Anyway, until next time, remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring the ding bell, and if you so kind, get off my lawn. You feel the casuals.